What we face today, whether we're French or Irish or Slovakian or Polish or German or from any of the other countries, the member states of Europe, is we face a challenge that really defines the times that we live in. The challenge of whether or not we believe that freedom, that democracy, that the voice of the people is what really matters. That's the choice that we face today. Today, we have the reality that approximately 80% of the laws in all of our countries, all of our member states, are made by an unelected elite in Brussels that nobody can even name, because today in Brussels you have to be unelected to be able to initiate law, to be able to initiate regulations. And that, my friends, is a ridiculous state of affairs. Libertas believes in Europe. We believe in the people of Europe. And why is it that some European leaders, that most of the unelected elite in Brussels, finds Libertas somehow threatening, somehow worrying to them, somehow mysteriously anti-European, because it's ridiculous? The fact is, they are not afraid of Libertas, they are afraid of you. They are afraid of the voice of the people and of democracy. Why is it that across Europe we hear people predicting that the turnout in the European elections will be lower than it was before? That people don't understand the issues and the challenges coming from Brussels. Why is that? The answer is that Brussels has wasted billions of euro of taxpayers' money, failing in its ability or in its duty to be answerable to the people. These are people that will vote not to disclose and to hide how your money, taxpayers' money, is being spent, who will vote not to reveal how expenses are used in your name, who will decide to give more power to themselves while ensuring that you have no ability to ever question them and the way they exercise that power. The other enormous challenge facing Europe is that we suffer from a lack of real leadership. We have been shackled by a combination of some twisted version of political correctness, an unwillingness to challenge certain status quos, and an unwillingness to speak the truth. We are being held back by a closed mindset that believes that the shipyards of Gdansk, where that trumpet blast of freedom was sounded from, should be closed forever. If Libertas is in the European Parliament, and we will be, and we're in there in sufficient numbers, we will take on the Commission and we will ensure that the shipyards in Gdansk stays open. That the future of Europe's economy will not be determined by a few bankers behind closed doors with a few unelected representatives in Brussels. The future of Europe's economy must be ignited in a rebirth of what it means for all of us to be European and that idea. It's been many hundreds of years since, from this eternal city, the idea of a Renaissance was born. From this eternal city and other great cities across Europe. What were those ideals that inspired the Renaissance? What were those ideals that led Europeans, having suffered the cataclysm of the Black Death, of countless wars, what was it that led them to reach down inside their souls, to the pit of their stomachs, and lift themselves out of the hole that they found themselves in? It was the spirit of freedom, inspiration, human ingenuity, a true hope and belief that the future could be better, and that there were lessons that we could learn from our collective past that could inspire all of us to a better future for all of Europe. Libertas is a movement of the people of Europe. Many millions of Europeans are now visiting Libertas at libertas.eu on this phenomenal modern mechanism, the Internet. Libertas.eu is providing a direct channel and voice for Europeans to participate. Europeans must also realize, wherever we are from, that whatever we believe in, whatever we think is important to us, what kind of future treaty we should or should not have for Europe, that is something that the people of Europe must decide at a ballot box. It is for them to decide what the future is, not for unelected elites. This June is your chance for you to take back Europe into your hands, because Europe belongs to you. The days of a new dawn for Europe are coming. The days of a new dawn for Europe are coming, and we only have to wait a few more weeks for that new dawn. Because from this room, in this great city that inspired European civilization, I can see it in this room, we have vision, we have integrity, we have correctness and moral integrity on our side. We've spoken to Europeans across 27 countries. Our views, the belief in democracy, in accountability, in transparency, that, thank God, is what Europeans everywhere today still believe in. Libertas will bring those values back to the heart of the European Union for a better, more prosperous and democratic future for us all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for what you are doing, you, your colleagues, your families, because this isn't about individuals, it's about all of us. This is what a truly united Europe is. It's the united voice of the people. And Libertas is the way that the people of Europe are going to unite and ensure that their democratic voice can never be ignored again. Long live freedom, long live Libertas. Thank you. God bless you.